Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there. Just watched R.I.P.D. Rest in Peace Department. And I'm not a big fan of when movies tend to just start, well, normally at the end of the movie. However, this one's even worse because it doesn't start at the end. Basically, 20 minutes, 30 minutes into the movie is the scene they decided to start with. And then they have Ryan Reynolds narrating his life. He's basically a character that plays Nick Walker. And they go 3 or 4 days back. And apparently he's a cop. He has gold. He's having second thoughts about doing that, you know, doing a corrupt deed, that he wants to return the gold, but wants his friend, played by Kevin Bacon, to, you know what, just keep his gold. He just wants to turn in his own. And then, of course, Kevin Bacon kills him off. He ends up in the other world where he becomes a cop who polices. Honestly, I did enjoy that little bit because it's just like, if it wasn't for our department, like what was the line? If it wasn't for our department, we would have been overrun by the 1954 because overpopulation. I mean, yeah, the more population you have on the planet, the more death toll it is, and the system wasn't designed for such overflow that things do fall through the cracks. I enjoy that little tidbit. So it's just like, oh, that's cool. I like that. The people have remained on Earth because they have slipped through the cracks. There wasn't enough system in place. It makes you think of the life beyond death type thing. However, yeah. So he basically Ryan Reynolds is given a chance to work with another character, another cop who's in the R.I.P.D. Roy, played by Jeff Bridges. And I absolutely love Jeff Bridges as an actor. It's just for some reason in this movie, he seems to, there's just something that seems off. Something that seems a little forced and not exactly funny. Ryan Reynolds is just playing Ryan Reynolds, which is always a gem. And it's not overblown Ryan Reynolds. It's just to the point where he's just like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Please just loop me in on everything. Yeah, that type of version of him. And yeah, so he basically stumbles into, well, the gold he stole happened to be a part of a ritual that would reverse death. Not exactly bringing people back to life, but bring the dead who have been taken to the other side and suck them back down to Earth. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, whatever. The thought's there. Reversing death, I mean, whatever. Yeah, and that's basically it. Of course, his partner happened to be a deado as well, which is what they call the people who refuse to pass on. Ryan Reynolds' previous partner, the one that killed him, turned out to be one of them, a deado, someone who had fallen through the cracks. And it's just like, yeah, this is just way too obvious, but it's really Jeff Bridges. And when you got these like buddy cop movies where the cops don't get along, like Two Guns, those types of situations are always fun. They're always enjoyable. I mean, heck, even Training Day, I guess, could be falling under that same category with the buddy cop, except they weren't exactly buddies. But it always makes a good movie. It always is like, what is it? Shoot, I already forgot. I forgot his name. How could I forget the Fresh Prince's name? Oh well, whatever. Yeah, because there was the two Bad Boys. Yeah, Bad Boys. Oh my gosh, I kept thinking Two Brothers for some reason, but yeah, Bad Boys. Yeah, Bad Boys 1, Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys 3. The buddy cop thing always seems to work, and here it does. It's just basically the buddy cop mixed with Ghostbusters, mixed with crap. What other movie was mixed in there? Yeah, whatever. Revenge story, I guess, but yeah. The portal in the sky is just way too overdone, and it worked in Ghostbusters because it was like its first ploy. I feel like it worked in Doctor Strange because it was a joke done on it, because he was coming there to eat the universe. He was going there to destroy the planet. And then he was just stuck in that little pocket void and it was just a funny way of doing it. This one is just one of those overly blown in R.I.P.D. portals in the sky, and it's just like, okay, I'm enjoying the ride for the characters. I'm not so much enjoying it for the simplistic story. It's the characters. Like, if you swapped out the actors with anybody else, any one of them, well, maybe you could have swapped out Jeff Bridges and it would have worked, but you wouldn't be able to do it with without Ryan Reynolds, and you wouldn't be able to do it without, so it's just like, you needed that cast. You needed a cast that was well known, that was already well accepted, that people would just love to go see no matter how good or bad the movie is. And just because when you cast certain people, and certain people they'll like, just die on their stance of how they feel about something or someone. And it's just like, Ryan Reynolds is one of those. Jeff Bridges is as well in most situations. So it's a fun movie. I've always enjoyed it. There are still funny scenes over and over and over again. I've rambled on, and I just watched it, but my brain's kind of shut off. Long day at work. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.